Morning. I am popping in because I want to start doing like a daily vlog, if you will. I want to start showing up for you. I want to start um, making more of an intentional point to have a one-on-one conversation with you about, what's going on in my mind today. And the reason being, for those of you who don't know, hi, my name is Johnna, and I am an evidence-based certified life coach. I work with individuals to help them overcome feelings of insecurity and self-doubt so that they can, number one, discover who they are, number two, accept that person, and number three, actually love them. So it's really an experience where you transform into, this rebirth of who you are. And that is what I do. So with that being said, like it's ever evolving. And it's not something that like, oh, you do this one thing and then like bada bing, bada boom, you're done. It's something that you're always going to be on a journey with, and you're always going to be ever evolving. So I teach you the tools that you need to apply so that you can, be in the space of evolving on a consistent basis. And so with that being said, the reason that I'm here today and moving forward is because I want to give you some insights just about, things that are on my mind. This won't necessarily be in any order. It's not like one week, let's say, is going to be about something in particular. It's just what's coming up for me right now in an attempt to serve you where you are. And with that being said, what I want to talk to you about today is savoring the moment. The reason being, if you know me, then you know that I recently lost my mother. Tomorrow will be 1 week from the day that she transitioned on from this life to where she is now. And it's been something that has been transformative for me. And the lessons that I have learned over the last month with her and over my lifetime with her and just throughout this whole experience have been things that are really valuable in terms of self-regulation and this transmutation and evolving. And so one of the things that I want to talk about today, or the thing that I want to talk about today, is savoring the moment. And what I mean by that is we are in a state of constant distraction between the notifications, the emails, the text message. Like I don't have to tell you. And it's something where, we're basically just moving through and we're not actually taking a pause to savor the moment and like soak in the experience. Now, this comes up for me because same, right? Like we're all busy, you're busy, I'm busy, we're busy people, busy life. And it's a situation that I was presented with in the past month with my mom. She was in hospice, where I really made time and an effort to be intentional with being present in the moment. And one of the things that, excuse me, my alarm's going off. Didn't plan that very well, but it's time for my furry child's medicine. We'll give that just a second. So savoring the moment, and it was something that I became present to, being really intentional with, the time that I did have with her, because I was suddenly slapped in the face with the fact that like it wasn't going to be much longer. And so I'm glad that I did that. One of the other things that I have learned throughout the past few months and become really present to is that I am much more comfortable with giving than I am with receiving. It's not safe for me to receive. And we can talk about that later if you want. I'm happy to, because I think that also is a valuable conversation. So maybe topic for tomorrow. But it's one where I got present to that I'm more comfortable, doing favors and like, reaching out or giving support than I am actually like receiving it. Like if someone says like, what do you need? I'm like, no, I'm good. And that is something that has been an adaptation from my childhood, where I thought that, in order to have like safety and security, and not be disappointed and not have my, what I felt like were my needs met, I just would tell myself I didn't have any needs. Like I don't need anything. It's fine. It was safer for me to give because I'm in control of that, versus for me to expect someone to give me something and me to receive it, because what if they let me down? What if they weren't consistent? What if they weren't steadfast in the way that they showed up and gave to me? And so in this experience, people have been amazing. The outpouring of love and support has been truly, I'm tearing up, truly a transformative experience. And at her funeral, I made a conscious and deliberate attempt and space to sit there and soak it all in, to receive all that people were giving me. And I did that because I think that in loss, in grief, in a lot of situations, but particularly in those, we need the support of others. Community is one of like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Like we need to experience love and belonging before we can experience self-esteem and self-actualization. I talk about that all of the time. And so community is an important part of it. And oftentimes when we have been let down by others, when we don't feel like it's safe to receive, we are in a space where we are like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need nobody. I'm independent. And that's great. Like we want you to be self-sufficient and autonomous. And at the same time, there is a certain degree where, you need to allow yourself to trust others and to receive the support that they're giving. Just because someone doesn't give you support in a way that you feel is appropriate doesn't mean that that isn't them in the best of intentions. It doesn't mean you have to stick around for it. If you are clearly like, hey, I need this, and they are, I need A, and they are giving you fucking like Z, then you do not have to stay for that. That is a boundary. Talk about that later. That is your expectation. That is you being clear in your communication and like what you need. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whenever people are trying to pour into you, when people want to give you support and people want to show up, and you actually letting them do that. So the savoring comes in to something that I did with each and every comment, text message, intention, word, card, flower arrangement, visit, food drop off, hug. I made a conscious effort to receive it and to allow myself to receive it, to tell myself that it's safe to receive it, because it's not what I am, asking them. This is what they are freely giving me. This is what they are freely offering as support. And I am telling myself and allowing myself to recognize the safety in receiving the best of their intentions. Again, not saying if you tell someone clearly, I need A, and they give you X or Z, like they can't do it. That's a conversation. That's a walk away. That's, something else. I'm talking about when people are wanting to pour into you and you were like, no, I'm good. Like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm okay. I'm okay. Like trying to pretend like you don't need them. You need them. And the next time that you are in a position where people are trying to offer support, before you immediately, no, thanks, I'm good. Consciously receive like that effort, that intention, savor it, soak it in, let yourself receive the best of their intentions, knowing that you can always ask for something else if that's what you need. And that a lot of times, all of the time, people are just doing the best that they can. And so whatever they are offering you is from the goodness of their heart with the best of their intentions. Let's hope no one's trying to be a dick and offer you something because they want to get something back, especially considering the circumstance. But allowing yourself to surrender and admit that, yeah, I do need support right now. And I'm going to savor and receive all the best intentions and love and support that you have to give me right now. Because that is what is safe and that is what is needed. Because I'm feeling really empty, really low. And so with that being said, let others who are feeling better pour into you so that they can help you get back to who you are. So that is my thought for today. I hope this was helpful. Definitely let me know via a comment or a DM or whatever feels true to you. And I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day.